tabs except for my own. And even
Right.
that,
And
I just had the race room up, so I didn't even see my own stream.
yeah, I like the talking out loud. I mean, like I don't know, just it helps me just try to like it kind of goes back to like what I was trying to say to you guys, where it's like should always be asking yourself, am I doing what I should be doing right now? What's the
Yes.
best thing I should be doing at this time? And
Yeah.
so like, like I said, like, I try to before the race starts, like, okay, remember you got to do this, you got to do this. We should be doing this. So yeah,
Yep.
it is kind of good to be able to like talk out loud and speak out loud what you're thinking and what you need to do.
Yeah, and I also have a real good friend of mine, Wicked. He he's almost always in my stream, just kind of whether he's got me in the background or whatever. But he's aware of this game and he's a little bit familiar with it. Now that he's watched me a bunch, but never was his go-to or anything like that. So I'm kind of just acting like I'm explaining to him what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Whether
Yep.
he's listening or not, it's a whole other story. And I think he was in
Yeah.
most cases, but
Sometimes I'm bad at keeping conversation and with like chat. Like
yeah.
it's never fun to watch some streamer who's just
Wicked. Nope.
sitting there and not speaking. If a
Wicked.
streamer's just sitting there gaming and not really engaging with their people. So like if
Yeah,
I'm speaking out loud what I'm thinking, maybe someone who's watching me who doesn't know can understand what they're watching and it's just
exactly.
better engagement for the people watching.
Yeah, agreed. So I tried to do that a little bit because I don't typically do that because I'm usually just kind of chit chatting with you
Yep,
guys in Discord, you know what I mean? And this was my first opportunity to actually just
exactly.
kind of talk to myself and talk to my quote unquote stream, you know what I mean? And anybody that was in there watching. So looks like it's almost done. Two more people to finish. Got Stevie O and Ganondorf. Oh, Ganondorf. I didn't see the rest of it.
Ah, dang, that's cool. I just went to the Twitch channel that they usually stream off of, the speed gaming um channels.
Yeah, yeah.
They're doing speed gaming and I just went there because they were still live and it's like I'm pretty sure we're all done, but maybe they were still talking or something. And I see that they had three racers. So you know how like they split the screen into four corners and
Yeah.
everybody's got a corner. Three of them were runners and then they had a corner for Rat Boy. So
Oh,
that's pretty
nice. I
cool.
see that. Yeah, I see it. Rando runner up, no point, and Hayo. And Hayo didn't. Oh well, that doesn't necessarily mean he didn't finish with 10 hearts. He just his last. I didn't save once. I almost never do. It's pretty rare that I actually do a save and quit rather than just pushing through and continue. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I love save.
Oh yeah, no, it comes in super handy. I need to start utilizing it. I thought about it a couple times for the hints, and then I'm like, they're just too far out of the way. Where were the hints? Yeah, the hints were
Oh
way up
yeah,
on Death Mountain
there's
West.
all the items. 8 had the boomerang. Red ring was in 9.
Yeah.
Red
Okay.
candle in 6. What was 2? Blue
What was
boomerang.
to
Ugh.
blue? But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ugh. Oh god, 8 was the free heart and the regular boomerang. Oh god, 8 was
Ew.
gross.
Whoever dug eight
Oh.
is regretting their
Yeah,
decisions.
thank you for digging out that 8 and giving us the info.
Yeah, no
That's
kidding.
terrible. I wonder if they were able to figure out what was in 8 by just reason of mathematics, like maybe somebody found 2, maybe somebody found the other items and
It,
so it was like,
as fast as everybody finished, I don't think anybody dug eight.
dang though, 9 had the wand and the red ring. Those would have been nice.
Yeah. Well, hey, white sword for Armos though. That's why I said to myself, I'm like, digging hearts isn't nearly as important now because yeah, white sword's good enough. I'd like to get mags if it happens, great, but I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way for it. Like I'm not gonna dig a dungeon just to get a heart, but I think I might have like what like I think it was 4. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and dig the heart out, and it turned out to only be a few more rooms anyway. So
Oh man. Yeah, that was awesome. That was good. I'm glad we did that.
oh for sure. Heck yeah, Ace. GG's, man. Sorry I missed you there. I wasn't looking at my chat. I was trying to poke a message into the big chat there. Let's see. To use the effing tutor. Yeah, yeah. It certainly saves some time. I used it a handful of times to get back up to 1. I went back up to 4 to get to 9. I used it to go to 6 to get back to 6 and 8. Well, no, not no, to get back to 8. I used it to get to 5 so I could go check the spot so I could finally find 7 because I last location 7. That sucked, man. I knew that it was so far out of my way. I'm like, I'll check it later, even though 5 was right there and I could have just checked it. But I'm like, what are the odds? It's probably going to be raft block. So let me just do these last burn bushes. I'll finish up Candle Row. Because I hadn't checked 1. I hadn't checked Casino Corner. I hadn't checked any of that central part. And I checked all that before I went to go to 7. But yeah, that was super fun. Is Fox still on? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Uh Fox went to have a movie night with boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's good. They haven't. I don't think they've spent
Yeah.
much time together here
Yeah,
lately,
I
so
think
that's
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 fair.
good.
If Fox did a 15-hour stream, yesterday,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's good. It's healthy.
Walked from 8 to get silvers on the coast. Uh, it's not brutal, but let's see. If you walked from 8, you could have gone up to the take any roads over to 1 to the first. Well, I have it labeled as number 1 for the any roads, but over there on the east, or you could have tutored to 2, which would have been
Yeah,
probably the
tutored to
fastest.
two. Yep.
I think what I did was I finished 1 and then I walked from up there because I didn't have my Triforce in 2 yet. So I did 1, then I walked down the coast to get my silvers, and then I hit 2, and then I hit 6, and then I hit 8. And then I looped back. So it wasn't wildly inefficient for me to clean up, but from 8, I went up and started burning that stuff out and checking those bomb spots. I checked the waterfall and beneath the waterfall and Vanilla 5. And then I tutored back to 8, and or maybe 3 or so. I don't remember where I went beyond that. But I checked Candle Row after that, and then I finally finished up by tooting over to 5 and then checking that spot where 7 ended up being. So I checked everything first. I could have saved a good probably 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. But still, hey, I'm happy for a first run of 121.08. I mean, that's okay.
Oh yeah,
138, happy with that, right? You know what I mean? Like
and
first run, dude, we did good.
and that's what's good about moments like this, where we can like look back on our runs and think like, oh, what could have we done differently? You know, if you do that enough, eventually you'll start cutting out those decisions during the runs.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and some of it eventually it's going to get down to like, maybe I gamble and not dig out the item in this dungeon, hoping that it's useless. Take the Triforce and leave. That
Oh
kind of
yeah,
goes back to like where
I've been doing a lot more of that
Druris is
lately.
hitting times like that because he makes good gambles.
Mhm. Better than my first. I DNF at like 3:30 hours last. Yeah, hey. But look, I mean, you went from that to finishing above a handful of people. You beat out Stevie O, Vix Rider, Catastrophe. I still don't think Ganondorf's done yet.
I mean, still, I still feel like finishing a seat at around an hour and a half is still very good.
For sure.
And I take it Ace is still very new, so like you
Yeah,
gotta
it
have
wasn't but a few days ago
some
I was.
perspective,
Yeah, exactly. I
like
think it was just a couple days ago I was giving him some pointers on Dark Nuts, like fighting Dark Nuts. So he's still got some combat stuff he's working out and stuff. So he's
Like there's
it's not
a
like he's
lot
been
of
running it for
people
five
in
years.
that a lot of people in that race are either people that have played for many years and have a lot of years behind them, or like play daily or almost every day, and
Yeah,
they have a lot of playtime. I guess I don't know how else to say it.
yeah, a lot of
So
experience. Oh, you died to Dead
you guys
Ganon.
could
Oh,
be.
I almost did.
Oh
I
no, I've
almost
done
did.
that. I've done that. I've done
What was
that. It's
he
so.
died and I laid a piece of meat on
I
him. I'm
saw
like,
him
there you
touch you
go.
actually. I was worried it was gonna happen.
Yeah, because I had to wiggle around it. I hate fighting him in
Yep.
that room. Gosh, I
Yeah,
hate
that
that
room
room.
is awful.
And again, I only had blue ring. I didn't. I don't think anybody had red ring. So, but my Ganon fights can stand to be a little better as it is. But I went in with a potion, so I wasn't too panicked. I had it on the ready. And what was funny was I was gonna take the potion before uh before I touched the silvers. Or before I touched the silver, before I touched the Triforce, in case, I got that last late second hit like he did. He died to a dead Ganon, and I was scared that was going to happen to me. And I forgot I had the meat, so I cycled one too little times. I needed one more to get to the potion. I was going to potion before I picked it up. But I ended up on the meat, so I laid a piece of meat on Ganon's body. I'm like, that works. Just give me the damn thing. I'm out of here. Oh, you had two potions. Oh, I couldn't get to him in time. Been there. Been there. That was a bit of a trek to Ganon too, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a trek. 'Cause you had to go up, up, over, 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 up, take the transport, then over, 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 down. I guess it wasn't brutal, but it certainly wasn't quick.
No, no.
That was a
And
bit of a trek to him.
I'm sure everybody didn't bomb that wall to the left. Like they would have
Yeah.
just kept going, and then I'm sure they took the transports. Like I
Yep.
bet you a lot of people had the same route in the beginning.
Yeah, like if you look at it and you start going through it and it's like, okay, it's transport time. I think everybody hit that same thing, like, okay, it's transport time.
Except Druis. Druis probably knew to bomb to the left because he's just that kind of guy.
Yeah, Druis just sees through the walls. He's like, there he is over there. Like he's ridiculous. I don't understand. That guy is so, like you said, efficient. His combat is excellent. His decision making is just like no other though. He's phenomenal. Yumi did really good too. I think he was. Where did Yumi finish? Yumi got 10th.
That's awesome.
Bogey 5th. Shaddy 3rd. Shaddy's typically up there pretty good, right?
Dang, 14 people had a
Opno.
sub 1 hour.
That was a good seed. Hey, I'm happy I got a sub 130 on my first race. That
Heck
was
yeah, of
good
course.
for me. That was good for me. I would have liked that to have been around 115 or something,
Wait,
but
we
I
had
mean,
43 runners? Ooh, I thought we had 42 runners.
there was one more at the last minute. I don't remember who it was. I know Endy came in and Endy was 42 and then somebody
Right,
came
yeah.
in beyond him. Like Endy's been
There's
going
not
for
enough
like
chat.
18 hours or 20 hours or something and he's like, I'll do
Yeah, that's
it.
insane. That was insane of Eddie to
Endy cracks
join.
me up. I like Endy.
Yeah, Andy's great. Oh yeah, Jess is fantastic. Oh my god, yeah, and so smart at the game too,
What, Jess Handy?
and super funny. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's real good. Very good.
was she in the race? Of course she was. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course she
she
was.
was
Why
up
would I
there. She
have to
was
ask?
sixth.
Sixth
Sixth.
place, dang. Wow, CD Improv got a fucking 57-minute run.
Oh
11th
wow.
place. Man, good for
She's come a
her.
long way.
That
She's come a
yeah,
long way.
right? She's worked a lot lately.
I'm I'm kind of surprised I don't see Tracy in here.
I think it's just too late for Tracy. I don't think
Okay.
Tracy's joined any of the weeklies before.
She's been putting in the work, man. A lot of second quest stuff lately, I think. I think
Yeah, yeah, like it's like daily grinding second quest stuff.
I think she
It's
mentored with
freaking impressive.
Shaddy. Did Shaddy mentor her, I think? Maybe?
Maybe I think Thurwolf has been doing a lot of help.
Okay.
Um,
Dude, Terracord
and
knocked it out of the park though, man.
right,
103.31. Holy cow. Yeah,
right, yeah,
he was hot on your heels, buddy.
for
You
being
did
a
really
first
well.
time runner, for being a
18th,
first
dude.
time runner, like 103.31.
And Andy, considering he's done like 37 seeds today and some vanilla, I mean, I can't imagine how much seed bleed that dude had.
Or just being
109.
burnt out from lack
That
of
too.
sleep.
That too. Yeah.
I had the thought go through my head last night when I was watching Niori play that like, man, Niori's on like his 15th hour of streaming.
Oh, I know.
What good how good of quality is this for him to be still playing? Like like I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. But like I feel like at that point you're kind of just on autopilot.
Yeah.
At least I
Burnout.
would be.
Yeah. Especially that late too. Like it was like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning or something. It's like just kill it, you know. Get some rest. Come back and do it again tomorrow or another day. Yeah, bathroom break finally. Yeah, Ace King. It's not a bad idea. Right at the 5 minutes in, yeah. Well, you had a good sense of urgency about you then. Like, I gotta finish this race. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, dude, thanks for, I don't want to say pushing me, but thanks for getting me to do that. That was a lot of fun.
Heck yeah. I'm just thankful that the seed was nice.
I
Like
know.
I'd hate to have you join this and it was just a miserable seed.
Yeah. Do one of those hour and 58-minute ones like,
And then you'll be like, I don't know if I want to do any more races.
yeah. That one was fun. That was, I mean, like I said,
Yep.
I finished about where about where I thought I would. I would have liked to have done better. I certainly probably should have done a little bit better, but you know, you learn from those things. But I knew there was a certain possibility that I wasn't going to get anywhere on that board. End up with one of those 2 hour seeds because it happens. It happens. But I played it well enough.
Yeah, you did. I think you did. I'll definitely pull it up and watch it back.
Yeah, yeah. Give me a little critique. You know what I mean?
I don't mind doing that at all.
That'd be pretty cool. Get a little feedback on it, like, I saw you did some stupid shit there, Oz.
All right, at this timestamp, I watched you do this.
Yep,
Naughty, naughty.
exactly. And I think I even made a reference. I did. I said, Blessed would probably be kicking my ass right now for what I'm doing. And I think that was the 8 dig. I think that was when I was like, or maybe I said something about you, but I thought about what what you would think about it. And I'm like, well, I think a few rooms is okay. I think it was in regards to
Yeah,
8.
like if you dip into a dungeon just to peek a few rooms, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But I
that
said
makes
out
lots of
loud,
sense.
so there's a point in there
Yeah,
where I referenced you, and either you maybe
it's hilarious.
telling me don't do that, or what would Blessed I don't remember what
Ross
it
would be
was, but
yelling at me right now.
yeah, something like that, something like that. So watch out for that and see if I was right or wrong on my call. But yeah, like I said, there were some deaths that were costly to me that were bothering me a little bit towards the beginning. And I remember I'm like, I got to get, yeah, my first Triforce was 3. I was like, at least I'm finally on the board. And it was like 20, 25 minutes or something. I'm like, I don't like that. This isn't looking so great. I need to start getting some items. It was 26 minutes. Like, man, I need to start getting sick. And that's why I stuck in 3. I'm like, I gotta get some dungeon items. And then I'm like, oh, it's the PB. I'm like, it could be good. And then I was running around when it made sense, checking the PB spots. Like, dude, I'm hoping that a dungeon is. I hope seven's PB blocked because then it makes my 3 dig make sense. And maybe somebody didn't do that, but didn't turn out that way. It was that darned. And I even said that orphaned bomb spot when I'm like, I don't have bombs. I hate orphaning that spot. I hate it. I hate it. So we'll come back to it later, but I hate it. And I think I referenced it a couple times throughout the runs that I hated that that was sitting there. But I didn't want to go way out of my way to go get it.
I don't think what was it? Yeah, all the dungeons were on the open world. Like nothing was like a hard
No,
block.
no, nope, nothing
So
was
that was
blocked.
nice. It was just such a nice seed. Like
It
I don't
was.
know. Like
Silver's on the coast, bow in
what
1,
a
book in
what a
1,
what a
ladder
great
in
seed for
4.
us to get rolled, as a tribute with Rat Boy.
Yeah, well, the only trolley dungeons, 6, 7, and 8, that kind of forced you right to the any key and then handed you the Triforce right afterwards. So it's like
That one was hilarious.
6, 7, and 8 were kind of like whatever, and five. What? Let me look at 5 real quick. 5. Well, for me, 5 was short. You noped out of that Guerilla room and you ended up venturing it more. But for me, 5 was fairly kind. And I just noped out. I'm like, I don't give a shit about the item here. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
take this and go.
that was a smart call.
I was like, I'll go. I still have 1 to find and 1 to dig. Because I'm going to dig 1, especially if you nope out of a couple other dungeons, you're definitely digging 1 because number 1, 3 items if you include the heart, so 2 items. 2, it's small, right? So it's like if
Mm.
you're going to dig something, that's your guy. And if you find good stuff in it, it's like, oh, this just sped this seed up so much because it prevents you from digging the big nasties 6, 7, and 8.
All right, Oz, I need to go eat some food. I missed out on dinner, so I'm gonna dip on out of here.
All right, blessed. Well, hey, thanks again, and GG's, man. You had
Yeah,
an excellent time. That's fantastic.
oh,
Well done. Oh, it just
or
finished.
they forfeited.
Oh, they did not finish. I was hoping not to see
Unfortunate.
one of those. Oh well. Well, that's
I want to
okay.
see. I want to see where the points get adjusted. I want to see what points people get.
How quickly does that
It,
happen?
it just takes one of the moderators to finalize the race. I imagine someone's gonna finalize it here very soon.
Oh.
If they don't, I imagine if you just oh no, just Andy's there. So I imagine she's gonna finalize it. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes for them to finalize. Yeah, it's all moderators stuff. I don't know. But I'm curious to see because then there's the what is it? If you leave the page this page and you go back, there's a tab at the top that says live races and leaderboards. And if you click the thing that says leaderboards, then that's where it shows where everyone's ranked.
Oh, okay, okay.
So eventually your name's going to be on that list on the left side. The right side
Nice.
is a seasonal thing.
All right, let me go back. What'd you say? Just go back to the main page, or just go back a page rather.
Yeah, go back a page to the Z1R1.
All right, so it's past races now, right? Awaiting record.
Sorry, I was talking with my roommate. Yeah, in the Legend of Zelda randomizer page, near the top it says live races, and to the right of it, it says leaderboards. There's a
Oh, okay, there
clickable
we go.
link.
Leaderboards, and then left side, and then co. So
Left
there's.
side's yep.
So it'll be on
You'll
the
appear
left
on the
side
left
somewhere.
side here soon. Ooh, I'm in 150th place.
Nice. So I'm gonna scroll way down past that.
Yeah,
And I should
your
find
name
myself
your name's
somewhere.
not going to be on there yet until they finalize that, and then it'll populate.
Gotcha. super cool though, man. But yeah, hey, go get yourself something to eat. I'll keep my eyes peeled on that to see what my first appearance is and how many points I get for that. I don't know. It won't be many, but that's okay.
Wait,
I'll take what I can get. Huh?
race timer started.
I
Somebody,
think it,
somebody.
I think
Oh
there's
no,
an
did he undo his finish and finish up again? What the fuck? Oh no, he should not have clicked that button.
oh, no point. Oops.
What what time? Oh my god, he had a 21st place finish at 105 and he accidentally clicked undo finish. He went from 21st place to 42nd because of the
Who, Dr. J?
yeah.
Oh no. Wait,
Oh
race
no, his
time.
live split. He had live split. He was trying to do a split in Zelda 2 and it undid the split in this. Oh my
Oh.
god, that's garbage. Man, if only they had finalized the race, then he couldn't have undo that. Oh well. That's beside the point.
I'm sure they'll get it straightened out for him.
Yeah. I mean, that's that dude is gonna lose a lot of points if they don't fix that. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh man.
I wonder if they can modify the
Cause what
time.
was he?
It's still
105.
up in chat if you scroll up high enough. Uh
105.22.
yeah,
So he would have been
105.22.
yeah, he would have been 21st. Damn it, he knocked me down a peg.
There, I'm gonna post it in chat just to if it scrolls up too high, eventually chat goes away.
There you go.
All right, yep, I'm outie.
All
See
right, take
ya.
care, blessed.
GG's, dude.
GG,
That was
man.
awesome. Yep,
Hell yeah.
GG on your race. GG Ace.
Likewise.
Good luck on the next races, and if there's ever a race that they form, yeah, like here's the thing too is like it doesn't have to be a moderator to set up a race. Like if I wanted to, I could just say, "Hey Oz, you want to go do a race?" And I can ask the Discord, "Hey, anyone want to join Oz and I in a race? We're doing this." I because it's my race, I can be like, "Hey, we do this settings."
Oh, okay.
Usually when the triple Triforce play when they do
Yeah.
their 3 on Monday through Friday, usually the group kind of talks amongst themselves, hey, what are we gonna do?
Okay.
Maybe if a moderator or maybe if like a if like one of the major names in the community is hosting it, maybe they might kind of dictate something, but usually not. Usually it's pretty easy
Collaborated.
going. They'll
Sure.
usually like I always get asked what do I want to run and I tell them the same thing. I don't care what I'm running
Consternation.
as long as it's not rupee speed.
Yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
like so like technically we could it could be you, me, Niori, Ace. Hell, like you three could go form a race and run it in here. You know, it
Okay.
doesn't have to be a mod. The mods will finish and finalize the run. You know,
Okay. How
but
does the
like
point system work? Not that I want to keep you on here too long, but
I, it's just like I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like any ladder system where like if you if you race against people who have higher points than you are weighted differently so that like if you lose, you might not lose as many points. But if you so like let's look at that list. If we're looking at the race right now,
yeah.
if you look at the top 5, all of those people have 2000 plus points.
Yes.
Brewers has a 17. Brewers is going to get a nice amount of points. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
look even
'cause
further, DEM rate gaming, that dude has a 769. I bet you that dude is going to get I mean, I don't even know. I've never seen a race this big. So like I can't even guess how many points he's going to get. It's going to be triple digits for sure. That dude
oh
might
wow.
even get close to 1,000, just off of this race. when it's only
Jeez.
like 4 or 5 people, it's not much. Like, so like my points is like 947. When I do a race and I lose like 20 minutes behind people like Drewis and Shaddy and all those guys, I lose like maybe 4 or 5 points
Oh, okay.
because like the game knows I'm a lower rated person and I'm losing to higher rated people. I
Okay.
don't really get chunked for points. Now, if I beat Shaddy and Shaddy gets last place, Shaddy's gonna get shafted in points,
Yeah, he's
you
gonna.
know.
Yeah.
So like I don't know exactly how the points work. All I know is that it's if you have a lower number and you beat people with a higher number. That's why I mentioned like this Dr. J PhD who accidentally undoed and refinished
Yeah.
for getting a 42 and he has 1,000 points. Dude is going to be 3 digits. He's going to lose hundreds of points for that mistake.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
looking at the people right around me. I swear I've seen Alsoa do runs. I know I've heard that name a bunch.
Also was in my rookie rumble.
Okay.
Also was definitely in my rookie rumble.
I wasn't too far behind Alsoa, only by a
And
couple
Alzoa has an
minutes.
18. That's 18 solid, man. 18 is 1,800. That's fucking great.
And
A
then
lot of
Rumors
my
of Phoenix.
issue
Oh,
is
he's
that
been around
like
a while.
I'm not afraid to forfeit a race.
Yeah.
I'll just DNF because like if I'm like what I did earlier today, like if
Yeah.
I'm just
Hit. Nope.
frustrated at this and
Click.
it's not going well, I'd rather sit around and pout than continue to do this, you
Yeah,
know?
because you feel
So
so bad about
I've
that early part.
forfeited. Sometimes it's bad too, is I'll have the race open on my other monitor and it'll be like an hour and 20 in and I'll be glancing over there and I'll see, oh, look all those people finishing and I'm nowhere close to being finished. And then I'll
Yeah.
look and I'm like the only one left that hasn't finished. I'm just gonna forfeit, man. Like I just feel so dejected. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind getting last. That's fine, but like I want to be able to like maintain a standard. Like I have a
Exactly.
bar. I have a bar that I've set myself and I expect to be able to jump that bar every time. And for some reason when I can't jump the bar, and sometimes let's be fair, I put that bar a little high. I'm sure
Oh yeah,
everybody
for
does that to
sure.
an extent, but like man, I am and so instead of just seeing a race out, I'll forfeit.
Yeah.
Now, if I saw the race out and took 20 minutes to finish, maybe I would only lose 4 points, 5 points. But because I DNF, now I lose like 20 points or something. So
Oh, okay.
my rating of a 947, I feel like doesn't accurately describe the kind of runner I am because I've surrendered and forfeited so many times. Like if I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
stopped doing that, maybe I wouldn't be so low. Like I
Yeah,
want to
maybe
be
you'd be
at
in the
least above
14s,
1,000.
15s.
Oh, I think I can keep up with some of those runners.
Now, how often do you do these? Do you do them every week, or do you just kind of like here and there,
I
whatever, whenever you like the
so
seed
I try to do
flag
the
set?
weekly every race unless the weekly has some setting that I don't like. I joined races every day. I used to do races every day. The reason why I
Okay.
haven't is because I've been gaming with you guys instead. Like
Yeah.
I like helping you guys out. I like being in part with you guys, and
Well, hey, you
like I
got your
can join
first couple
races
guys on the
whenever. I
board.
can worry about that, right?
You did. You got your first. Well, I mean, I wish Niori would have come in, but I think you've helped Ace King a little bit too. So you've got us both up on the board.
I feel like we gotta get Niori's time a little bit better and get his confidence up a little more.
Agreed.
It is kind of intimidating to join into a race. So
It was. I was a little like,
uh
I
like
was a little
I
disheartened when I started getting deaths off the start. I'm like, man, come on, Oz, hold it together, buddy. You can do this.
right, like it shouldn't be, but like there's a bit of a pressure when you know that you're in a race. Um
Yeah, it was exciting though. I liked it.
it's great, dude. I love joining these races. And like we've said before, like everybody in this community is so nice. They're great
Oh
people.
yeah,
So
Absolutely.
it's been a lot
I
of
haven't
fun, you
met
know,
one that I'm
like
like about yet. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you see that from Ace King, but he said 1,000%. Thank you for all the help and driving me to do more races. Absolutely, dude. That's awesome. That's to
it's
you, blessed, I believe.
I love
Should
the
be.
game. Like I don't really care for the vanilla game, but like I love randomizers, and this is it's like I love the scavenger hunt aspect of it. I
Yeah.
love that it's the same
Well,
game,
thanks,
but
Ace,
it's
and
different every
likewise.
experience. You know, I like that I can have the core understanding of what to do to beat Zelda games, but having no idea where anything is. And you know,
Yeah,
like I
well,
don't know, it's just
you worded it really well. The scavenger hunt. It is one of the
yeah.
absolute best games to do a rando with, just
I
because
really
of
feel like it's so
the way it
perfect, man.
is. It's a perfect take the puzzle apart and put it back together, but change all the
Yep.
pieces. It's perfect for that. And Fred really knocked the whole thing out of the park. Just what he's done with it. I mean, just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fred is just brilliant when it comes to this stuff, but really did a good job on this. And what is it? 10 years? 10 years it's been out, something
Yeah,
like that.
that was a 10-year anniversary race. Like it's crazy to think that it's 10 years of randomizer.
Yeah.
Which now I assume not everybody has been in the community that long, you know, obviously. Like I imagine not I imagine there's not too many people from the original bunch, but
Yeah.
like some of these people, I kind of I've said this before. Some of these people have 5, 6, 7 years of experience. So
Yeah.
like it, you can't get discouraged. I mean, this is some advice I need to hear. I need to be taking my own advice here. I might have put 2 years of play, but there's still people out there who've got double as gameplay I've got, you know,
Yeah,
and I'm
like triple
racing
or
against them,
quadruple.
you know? So like I can't be too frustrated. You know, like it's like, man, oh, look at those guys getting sub hours. Oh, it must be nice. What are they? The bunch of cheaters over there.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're cheaters. It's just they're so efficient at the game that it's like it's just efficiency. They've learned
It's
to
second nature, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's some good ones out there, that's for sure. Scroll up to the top and there they are. But you're up there, dude. Don't shortchange yourself like I always say to you, man. Do
Yeah.
not
I
shortchange yourself.
I
Good
need to
lord.
just stop forfeiting races. Like I'm scrolling through my history here. You can like at the if you just go to racetime.gg on the right side, they have a history of your past races. And I'm scrolling through. Here's an 18th place in a weekly. I got -6 points. Here's a 16th place in a weekly. I got -5. Here's a DNF. I got -12. You know, so like if I want to be earning points in Z1R, I need to stop forfeiting.
Yeah. Well, uh, I understand it though. I totally understand it. Oh, there's okay, yeah, you versus Bogey. That's the first one I see. It was just you and Bogey. And I mean, Bogey's ridiculously good too, right? I mean,
Oh, if you see something where it's just me and Bogey, that's tournament.
that's
That's a
tournament.
tournament.
He was
Yeah.
115 and that was a DNF.
Uh
But that's kind of what you do in
so yeah,
tournament though.
yeah, in a tournament. No, there's no reason it can be. So that specific tournament is insane, man. I so they rolled how do I say it was Swiss. I don't know if you know about what Swiss tournaments are, where like
Is that
you
the best
race
out of three
you
stuff?
well, you you go 1v1 against someone, and then let's say you win, you're now 1-0. So
Yeah.
now you get drawn against an opponent who is also 1-0. And then
Okay.
you two play each other, and then one of you is going to be 1-1 and one of you is going to be 2-0. And then the 2-0 gets to go race against another person who's 2-0.
Gotcha. I think Ace King
And
just popped in and right back out, but
and so um in that tournament, I got drawn against some of the hardest opponents.
there he's back.
I can't remember exactly everybody I raced against, but like I remember racing against like BBQ. Um, I can't remember all the people. But the thing is I beat my first 3 opponents. So like I beat the first person, and then I got paired up with someone really good, and then I got paired up with like BBQ when I was 2-0, you know?
Yeah.
And so then I beat BBQ, and then I ended up going 3-0, which like the only people in that tournament who were 3-0 were like Shaddy and Drewis and people like that. So
Yeah.
so when they drew for the race on that week, I had to race against someone really good. So you said who I got? Who was it that I raced against?
Bogey.
Oh, Bogey. Oh, jeez, fuck.
Yeah, Bogey. It's
Like
fucking
we haven't
Bogey.
even brought up Bogey. Bogey is just absurd.
I know.
Like I knew that there was no chance I had to beat him, but like I had to at least put on a show.
Yeah, you had to at least run the run, do the thing, do your best.
Uh, yeah, that was a crazy tournament. Yeah, because I went 3-0, I guaranteed qualified and got out of the stuff and into the brackets.
Well, hey, here's
Oh,
another a last question for you.
yeah.
Looking at this list of people, how many of these people do you think would even qualify for the Rookie Rumble? A lot of them don't, right?
Are you talking about the racers in the race that we just did?
Yes.
Or are you talking about the leaderboard?
The race and then the race we just did.
I would assume anyone who has like either an NA next to them or um
Are really low points.
yeah, like I would even say like maybe like 8. I don't even know if 800 I would even count. I would say people underneath that.
Gotcha.
Like DEM gaming has been around for a while, so I don't know, maybe they'd invite them in, but let me see. How many races has DEM gaming ever done? 59. Maybe they would get added in. So that would be like one of the people who would probably get towards the finals.
Okay, but they would
But
be allowed
like
in.
since I'm not a moderator, obviously I can't make that kind of decision or no, but like
Sure.
it's kind of loose. It's kind of like they have loose rules on this.
Okay.
Like
I was
I
just
I
curious.
I almost feel like
Like if I see
it's
Drewis in the Rookie Rumble, I'm gonna be
no.
upset.
Yeah, no. Like
I'm
I
kidding.
would almost think that they would allow me to do it,
Really? Damn
but
it.
like no,
No
because
offense.
I'm
Damn it.
I have I'm such a active person in the community. Like I've done 265 races.
Yeah.
So like I don't think they would let me. But even though my rating is low.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
that
I have no
Steve-O
idea what their
person would be
criteria is.
allowed. The Vix I've never seen before. Some of these people I think joined just because they knew Rat Boy
Okay.
and they were joining because of Rat Boy. Bakuda, who got 37th, they were in my rookie rumble. Hayo above them was in my rookie rumble.
I
Leslie
remember
Pro
seeing
was in my
Hayo.
rookie rumble.
I remember Leslie Pro.
Violina is so good. I don't know how she got a 34. She's so fucking good.
She's not one I'm
They
familiar with.
they might let her join because she isn't usually active. But
Okay.
I guess I don't know the rules on it.
Yeah. Because
But like
I saw Moonrisen Phoenix in a tournament before. I've seen and heard of a
that was
lot
one of the
about
people that
Soa.
that played against me. Yep, that's right. That was one of the people in that tournament I beat. Moonrisen, BBQ. Who was the other one?
Now,
Moonrisen's pretty good.
Niori said something about you and BBQ have like a friendly competitiveness to you or something, like a friendly rivalry.
Nah.
I wouldn't, for a lack of
With
better
with
ways of
now
putting
with
it.
now with Chaos Finale, I do, but that's because he's my best friend and I've known him for 30 years of my life now or something like that.
Gotcha. Well, because he alluded to, he said what would be pretty neat is if we entered like a mentor thing, if you were to mentor me and then have BBQ mentor Niori, it would kind of
I
like be the
gotcha. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what he was saying.
The now I like and this is me guessing. I don't know, but I do know because I raced BBQ in this tournament I was explaining, and I
Hmm.
and I beat him. Like it's cool because the speed gaming uploads videos to the YouTube. So you
Okay.
can go to YouTube and go to speed gaming and then search my name and all of my tournament races are there. And I
Oh,
recently
cool.
went and looked. My
I'll have to
race
look
with
at that.
BBQ, my race with BBQ, he got into nine. I think I told you this story where they got into nine while I was still getting Triforces. And
Yeah. Oh,
because
and you came
BBQ took
back.
a different route and I took a transport and the transport took me right to Ganon, I stole the win.
Yeah, you
Now, to
sniped
be
him.
fair, I don't think stealing is the right way, but
No,
BBQ
you
had
sniped
spent
it.
a bunch of time. Yeah, I sniped. Yeah. So like I think BBQ was a little frustrated to have lost to me, and I don't think there's any like animosity or anything like that. Um, I I've never had any conversation with BBQ that was like that I got that vibe from. So like
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
there
sure
might be
there's
some
not.
like like I view BBQ as a better runner than me. But there's been times where I've beaten BBQ in races. But I feel like if you flip 10 coins, BBQ is going to get it right, 6, 7, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
But so maybe there's a little competitiveness. Like I want to beat BBQ, but that's because I know that we're so close in skill. And so like it's kind of like how you want to jump me.
Yeah.
I see BBQ in the same sense where I want to jump him.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I got you.
But yeah, and I don't think there was any ill intentions out of anything out of what like Niori was thinking about. We've had no animosity between BBQ and I. In fact, there's shoot,
No, and
I've
he
never
wasn't
had
alluding
any.
to that. He wasn't
Yeah.
alluding to that whatsoever. Just FYI, he wasn't saying
Now
that. He
now
just said it'd be
chaos
pretty neat.
finale, but that's because he's my best friend. I
Well,
will
yeah,
I
that's
will talk
different,
mad shit about my best friend.
right? That's what you do with your best friend, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're gonna take this idiot down. Like you coming over for dinner Friday? All
Uh,
right, I'll see you then. You know?
I mean, he's the one who got me into this, so it's kind of like a. It also feels good that like I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for him. So it's kind of like he's the mentor and I'm the student. So like
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want to be the student that beats the mentor kind of concept.
Exactly, exactly. The student surpasses the teacher, at least this one time.
And there was a lot of people with good times. That's awesome.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, you guys all knocked it out of the park. I mean,
Oh shit!
right
Custom
around that one
custom had
hour
a
mark.
10120. I missed
Nice.
him by like a minute and a half.
Yeah, not much. King Doll. Okay, yeah, King Doll. Familiar with his
I
name,
think
Mako?
King's really good, but King doesn't
Did
really
Malchior
do
run
races
this?
with us. Nah,
No, Malchior
Malkior
tracked or
almost
something.
never runs. Yeah, I think he was helping with the
Yeah, either
I think he was
comms or
helping with
tracking or
the
something.
exactly.
Yeah, he was definitely back end though. I know he was on the back end for sure.
Like he's usually in chat for the weekly for the restreams.
Yeah, him and his there was I
Yeah, he was
saw quite a few
doing.
races that him and his wife commentated together, and it was really cool.
Oh, for sure.
What's up,
Yeah.
Ace King?
Yeah, they're great for
Hey,
this
what up?
community. What's up, Ace?
Yeah, he was doing the tracking.
Okay.
Nice. That's really cool, that like we have admin or moderators that, probably like to play, but that they take the time to, do the administrative stuff to make
Yeah.
sure that it puts on a good show. Like what? I think there was like even at the end of that, oh, race is recorded.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Where'd I end up? Let me scroll way down here.
Hair got 329. Nice. I got plus 20. I'll take that.
Oh, nice.
I still
Wait,
got NA.
it still says NA. Wait, how
Uh,
did Oz get negative 660? What is that? Where does that put you?
I know, right?
Wait, what I get?
It, it, it's got a big negative number for you. All right, hold on. Let me go to the leaderboard. I wonder if it's like you maybe it defaults you at a number, and then that negative is gonna push you.
What was the negative number?
It was negative 600.
Okay, so it shows me at 165 on the leaderboard.
So I wonder if so maybe it starts you around 700. Huh.
Yeah, something
There
like
must
that.
be like some starting range
Yeah.
number.
What's Aces say?
Asus is at 0.
Excuse me, sorry.
I'm still NA.
So let me see. Does that mean I don't see Oz on the leaderboard.
208th.
There you are. Okay.
So 165 points for one race.
I mean, it'll once you start doing some more races, it should adjust.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Hell yeah.
Where's
I
the
gotta see it.
leaderboard at? Oh,
So yeah,
back
back
at
in
the
the
Z1.
Z1R, and then at the top, well, not the top of the thing, but
Now,
there's a
where were you
leaderboard
looking that
section.
you can see? Do you go to live races and then go to the actual race and it shows you who got? Okay, I see the plus minus. I see. Oh yeah, wow, minus 668.
Best races entered.
Well, somebody had it out for me. Shit. Negative 668 points. Like, why you do this?
Oh,
But I see
Ace
other
King
people with like
still says NA.
plus 300, plus 200. So like once you guys start getting times, maybe I see like I don't know how the website tracks points. So like maybe it cares that like your times are not closer to other people's. I don't know. I don't know a thing about how.
I'm not even in the zeros. Weird. I wonder if I'm not getting recorded for
I
some
saw you
reason.
on the leaderboard, but it's got you at the bottom with 0 points. So I
Yeah,
don't
like I don't get that.
and you've done races before. It says
Yeah.
you've done 18 races with us. Now, and it's not even like you've DNF'd all of them.
No.
So I wonder if the now this could be maybe the website is just being awfully hard on you because you're hitting 3-hour times and other people in the race are hitting like 2-hour times,
Yeah.
or like I assume maybe the website looks at who finishes first and tries to gauge that like maybe other people should be finishing around that time. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go.
But I still feel like man, like everybody got hit with negatives down there.
Yeah, like you said, well, let's see. What did I say my score was? 165 on the leaderboard. 165 points.
Something like that. So yeah, just add the 668 and
Yeah.
like that's probably it probably starts you around like 800 points. And then it probably just eats points away depending on how it's trying to balance you out.
So that'd be 833 points minus the
And
668 would give me the
the math doesn't make
165.
sense.
That's weird. 833. I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah,
edit it. Maybe I'll
I don't
ask.
understand it.
It's not that important, but
Right. Yeah, just I mean,
just out of
as long
curiosity, that's all.
as long as, you're participating and having fun, that's cool.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it would be nice to have give you something to work towards. Like, okay, these people are near me. I want to, get ahead of them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's cool. I have to start entering those a little bit more frequently.
And yeah, like I said, it doesn't even have to be the triple triforces and doesn't have to be just a weekly race. Like if we all wanted to throw together a race, there's a button here that says start new race, and
Yeah.
we can
Like
just run a race.
I didn't think about it, but I'm gonna end my stream here real quick because I've had it up and going here. I totally forgot to end stream. So, anybody still out there? Thank you much for coming by and watching. Hope it was
Yeah,
entertaining.